marketing. Okay, so we are going to understand the use and purpose of social media in digital marketing, or how social media platforms will contribute in the business growth. Not just business, you can do content marketing using social media platforms. You can build your personal branding. Lot of things. So I'll be happy to hear from all of you. If you have something to speak about social media platforms, it can be anything, fine. I just want to hear certain things coming from you as well. What is the purpose of social media? What is social media, first of all? What is social media? So we have discussed these definitions in the very initial classes, while we were discussing multiple marketing channels, correct? Such as the SEO, content marketing, right? Email marketing, correct? Did you all get that? Initially, there was a discussion about all of this. That's when we also discussed the definition or meaning of social media. Anybody remembers that? Can anyone tell me what is social media? What is social media network? What is social media? Social media is an internet platform that brings people together, correct? That brings people together on the World Wide Web in order to create, consume, engage, and share information or content with large group of platform users, or to their followers or subscribers, or to any individual with a defined goal or objective is considered to be as a social media platform. Do you all see the screen, guys? An internet network that brings a large population to the common platform, mainly on the World Wide Web, to create, consume, engage. So people will create certain kinds of content or post. It can be as simple as you taking a photo at your outing, team outing, or maybe you would have gone to on a vacation. Any photo, that is nothing but content creation. Consume. So you will be publishing the content or information on your wall, and everybody else are seeing it. That is consuming. Engaging. So they are interacting with this content or information, and they, of course, if they find that to be as a very interesting information, they are going to share that information as well with the large group of platform users. So basically, if you are posting the content or information, you are sharing it with a large group of population. It could be large or small, depends on your followers or subscribers or friends in your list. Correct? So not only your friends, of course, there is a good possibility of a lot many other people will also be able to see it when you are keeping your profile open, your personal profile. That's how it works with your personal profiles. But when it comes to business profiles or company profiles, there won't be any such criteria. So these posts will be basically open for everybody. So whatever a company, a Flipkart, let's assume Flipkart posts something on their Facebook page, that can be seen by anybody. There is no friend concept. There is nothing as such. Only their followers will be seeing. No, if their followers or subscribers are seeing it, there is a good possibility of this post getting shown to everybody else as well, or at least to their friends. So if my friend has interacted with the post published on by Flipkart, though I am not following Flipkart, even I'll be able to see that post, right? So sharing the content with a large group of platform users, are they followers or subscribers, based on any, so subscriber basis, not based, subscriber basis, or to individuals or individual groups with a defined goal or objective. Why are they sharing all that content? They have a specific goal or objective to achieve. We are going to discuss that as well. What is that specific goal or objective? Is that clear, guys? Definition of social media, is that clear for all of you? Anybody has questions in understanding this? I mean, like, not clear with it. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Then why nobody is acknowledging? Does it cost? acknowledging, just telling yes, no, is that going to cost to all of you? So I will have no clue. Should I be proceeding or should I keep speaking about the same topic if you people are not acknowledging? You have to respond, right? So if this is the case, I would expect all of you to come offline because I won't be able to speak or continue this way, right? It becomes quite difficult for me. Yeah. So is that clear now? Did you all get the definition or meaning? Were you all in front of computer
Yes,
while
sir.
I was explaining this? So don't be with that mindset. Okay, so later I'll watch this class recording. You will never watch again. So class recordings are just a backup in case if you are attending the interview and if you have to just go through it and you will still struggle. There are so many videos. There are 90 plus videos already, and which one will you watch and how will you watch? Will you be really interested in watching it, those many videos? And how will you figure out exact things that you need from the video? At least this document you can control F and you can find exactly what you are looking for. Okay, so here are some of, see, social, see, any platform, any website, if that could fall into this criteria, that can be called as social media platform. Any website which can bring in a large population to a common platform, okay, or any population to a platform on the world wide web in order to create, consume, engage and share the content or information with the platform users, right? With a defined goal or objectives, or even without any goals, just if it brings people together and it helps them to perform all of it, then that's a social media platform. Even you can build a social media platform. Okay, so there are few tens or hundreds of social media platforms on the internet, but of all of that, the most popular, the most popular with millions or billions, in fact billions of users, these are the platforms which we have mentioned here: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. Not everybody has in billions, right? So some of them could have it in only millions. Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, Quora, Pinterest, TikTok. Any other platforms that you have heard of apart from this, guys? We'll just list it down here in case if you have heard of it. So Google Business Listing, Google Business Profile, I'll just call it as Google Business Profile, can also be considered to be as a social media platform. Okay, there are many other platforms on the internet, right? The above mentioned are the most popular with large user base. Anytime any new platform might emerge with a good audience base. See, TikTok is one such platform. This was not there from the last 1 decade or 2 decades, which came in recent years, and it has a significantly high number of audience base. And a lot of platforms started copying their model as well, and they incorporated it in on many platforms. Yeah, yeah. So, what kind of benefits anyone can reap from these platforms, or what is the purpose of being on social media platforms? I would like to all of you to add points here. What kind of benefits can a business or individual reap from these platforms, or what is the purpose of being on social media platforms?
We can promote our products, say for example.
You can promote your product.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you create a page today, a page on Facebook, and can you start putting the products and expect promotions to be happening for that product?
Uh, no, no,
Why?
no.
Why is that?
It takes time.
Why?
It has to reach multiple people, but people have to subscribe,
Correct.
get channelized.
Correct. So it's something like this. So you have booked a big conference hall or an auditorium, and no one has entered yet. No one has come yet, and you started speaking about the product. or you are standing in the street and started speaking about the product where there is not even an individual on the street, or you have put a hoarding, you all know the hoarding, right? Hoardings hoardings in a desert where no one exists there. So can you expect a sale to be happening? Forget about the sale, can you at least expect people seeing them? You cannot. So unfortunately, a lot of digital marketers, or maybe I would say business owners, do this. Their perception is, they think, okay, they will make a presence on Facebook. Their terms of presence, their understanding of presence is, they'll create an account on Facebook or Instagram or maybe any other platform that we have mentioned here, and they'll start publishing every day some nonsense, some random information, and they expect people to be knowing about it. They tell that I am posting since many days on Facebook and I am not seeing any outcome coming from the Facebook. And if you ask them what are they posting, they'll be posting only promotional content. They'll be posting only promotional content. Okay. So in order to explain this effectively, I had taken example in the morning class. I'll use the same here as well. Okay. So now you all know the news channels, right? You all know the news channels, right?
Yeah.
So, will you all be able to name at least one news channel? Everybody, I want to name at least one news channel name.
TV9,
TV9. Yeah, next.
Republic Bharat,
Republic Bharat. And then
Aaj
Times
Tak,
Now.
Times Now,
Aaj Tak,
Aaj Tak.
India TV,
Okay, great. Good.
Sun
Somebody,
News,
yeah.
G News.
Okay, only two or three people are speaking. Marvin and Harrier, and what happened to both of you?
Sir, I said ask that, sir.
Huh? Aaj Tak.
Yeah.
Okay, Harrier.
Sir, just now only I joined.
So
What
what?
happened?
So I'm asking which TV news channel you know? News channel. You told it in the morning
News
class, right?
18.
News
Ah,
18.
yeah.
Yeah,
News 18.
News 18. So now, Aryan, you don't answer for anything now. I know you were already weak to this class.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So answer only if you haven't answered in the previous classes. Okay.
Okay.
So now, why are these news channels spreading so much information, bringing in so much information to the public? What is their main goal? What are they trying to achieve? How are they? Okay, let me put it in a simple way. How are they benefiting?
By providing information or updates, recent updates.
How will the news channel benefit? Let's say now Sneha will do one thing. Sneha will consider herself as a reporter, and she will start finding very good information across Bangalore, and she will start sending it to all of us in WhatsApp. How are you going to benefit from this now? Or maybe you are going to telecast. You are going to start a TV channel, and you are going to telecast all this amazing information to everybody. So how are you going to benefit out of this? Anybody else apart from Hariharan?
So if people will see and they will start following, then we will get benefit.
Yeah, what kind of benefit you will get? So TV channel. Let's speak about the TV channel. So
Like
We
we
will
will
give
and
some information to the TV channel.
sorry, Priya, could you please repeat it and be louder? TV channel.
No, like we gather few informations and if we give to them,
How will
Sir,
you?
if there is more TRP, the viewers are more, and
Madam, you were also
advertisement
part
you
of
can get the best
morning class, right?
advertisements.
Like madam, you were also part of morning class, right? This particular class.
So today morning was not there. So no, for this I was not there.
Not today.
Today morning it happened. Morning class I was not there, so I came in the evening.
Okay. No. I'm asking. So this was not discussed today. This I think yesterday or day before yesterday, I guess. Okay. Anyways, I assume that you have been to already this particular topic. See, I'm not asking you to leave from this topic now. So I'm just trying to understand. Do have you like Hariharan knows all of this already? Okay. So I was thinking even you might have that knowledge. That's all. Yeah. Okay. So now you are correct, madam. You are correct. You are telling something. Could you please repeat it if you don't mind?
So the channel works on TRP.
What is
For
TRP?
TRP means more viewers. More viewers gives them the like advertisement. All is like there will be more of advertisement and people will come to flock to expose. I mean to show their product, and that is how that TV channels people make money.
Yes, perfect. See, TV channels' main revenue stream, main goal is to make money, not really to bring in some valuable information. And see, maybe decades back, centuries back, it would have started that way. And now, purely, and it's I cannot say it as now. It's been like that for many decades. The main goal is to make money. Their main goal is to make money. How are they making money? They will make more money when too many people are tuning to their channel. That's why they somehow bring controversial news, various kinds of news, not just controversial. They want people to be engaged to the channels. Even they'll create the stories on their own also sometimes. Just they'll get to know one small thing and they will create a story on their own and they will start grabbing the attention of the audiences. And now when too many people are watching the channel, they will go to the brands. They will tell to them, boss, see, look at this. Anytime you visit, my channel has 10 million people watching. Any second you take, any minute you take, 10 million people are watching it. And now the price per minute. So I'm going to telecast the ad about your business. The price per second, the charge in terms of seconds, the price per second is going to be 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 20,000, 50,000. It varies from channel to channel based on their popularity, right? So why are we speaking? We'll come back to that. Okay, so now you all understood their main goal is to make money. Their main goal is to sell that time slot, correct? That 2 minutes time slot or 1 minute time slot in between, correct? Now, just to sell this 1 minute time slot, or probably for the complete day, for the whole day, they are producing so much content. Correct? Their ads for the complete day, let's assume 2 hours, and for these 2 hours, they are producing 22 hours of content. That is almost less than 10 percentage. The ad content that they are promoting is less than 10 percentage, right? So now, if they get greedy, if they become greedy, okay, so every minute I am making 5 lakhs, let's run ads complete 60 seconds into to 24 hours, complete whole day. What will happen now if they are running ads from morning to evening? Anybody? What will happen if they run ads? Only ads from morning to evening, TV nights. Okay, Aaj Tak, Times Now, etc. So if they are running ads from morning to evening, what is going to happen for them? What will be the outcome?
TRP will fall, sir.
What happens if TRP falls?
No revenue.
See, first thing, people will stop watching their channels. They won't tune to their channels. They will not come back also. They'll stop watching their channels. Okay. See now, can you see now? This is how exactly your social media platform also works. See, people don't understand the simple thing, and they'll start posting promotional content all the time. See, social media channels are purely meant to build their audience base. You are supposed to be focusing on building your audience base. You have to understand what kind of information can grab the attention of the audience or users. So in Telugu channels there is a program Jabardast and this Big Boss shows not only Telugu in all languages. So they have seen very good engagement happening for such kinds of programs, very good TRP, and that's why they are everybody are adapting. All languages, all regions of the country are adapting for certain kinds of programs, and few other programs they have seen if they are creating curiosity, people will tune to the channels. See, that's the reason they come up with so many different types of content, interesting content, correct? So their main goal is to build the audience base. Once the audience base is built, They will encash it. They'll make revenue out of it. Exactly, that's how your social media platforms also work. Social media platforms will not get the revenue to you directly. Just like if you're every day speaking, buy a come buy my product, purchase my product, register for my course. Nobody see that. People should not be doing that at all. So 99% of the time, so what I should be doing if I'm a digital marketing trainer, I should not be writing a post. Digital marketing training, Canada Digital provides digital marketing trainings, does that, does this. We do 200 trainings every year. We do that much, this much. No, this is not going to help anyway. So my focus has to be, I should be coming up with interesting topics. What kind of skills people should learn, and what kind of skills would help you to make an additional income, or to get started with a new career. What is the best career option for unsatisfied sales professionals, or maybe HR professionals, or maybe business development guys, or maybe it can be any other roles. So these kinds of topics will grab the attention of the audience. You know your target audience, and if you could speak something, that's when you will grab their something related to them. Okay, it could be their pain points, it could be something that might mesmerize them, or that might grab their attention. That's when you will be able to build a social media page, your followers base, right? So if you are selling a health product, a diet product, you should be always speaking about health and diet, and not really about your diet product or health product. So later, so when 90% of the times, if you're creating a value for the end user, they'll start uh, following you. Following in the sense, they'll start listening to you, right? See, for example, if I go to a news channel and if I tell something, okay, so buy this product, nobody will buy. So let's assume a news channel has got right this moment almost everybody from the country, all this 130 crores or 200 crores population, whatsoever, 150 crores, whatsoever. Let's assume everybody are watching the TV channel right now, and I go in front of the TV channel and I'll say, buy this product, this is amazing. Can you expect sales to be happening? It would not happen the way it's supposed to happen. Okay, so now think of, like let's assume I am speaking about a diet product or a health product or about a food to the complete country in a TV channel. Now, if the same is done by Sadhguru, if the same is done by Ramdev Baba, you will see at least 20 times, 30 times more sales happening. Why? Because they are being admired for the knowledge or information. There is already a connect, there is already a trust factor established between people and that person. So when people consider you to be as a thought leader in a domain with regard to specific knowledge, the chances of people listening to you is very high. See, that's the kind of trust, that's the kind of relation you should be building using your social media platforms. That's when your social media platforms will become highly effective and powerful to sell your product or service. Did you all understand this example, everybody?
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to become a thought leader. So for example, anybody here says, okay, so this is the best tool to use for digital marketing. Okay, and now versus Manjunath. So if Manjunath says this is the best digital marketing channel, or maybe the best tool to use in digital marketing, or maybe something else related to it, the chances of people trusting me will be high, because you have already acknowledged, okay, Manjunath is a trainer, Manjunath has domain knowledge, Manjunath has this many years of experience, right? Or forget about experience, forget about everything. Since we are speaking for the past few days, few months, so you already know, okay, so you got that understanding, okay, I can trust this person for the knowledge, so and so knowledge. So what he speaks is correct, right? So this kind of understanding is super important. Whatever you give a name to it, are you getting it? I'm just taking these kinds of examples. That's why I took example of Sadhguru, I took example of Ramdev Baba, and there are many such people. Okay, so if you go see now, if a endocrinologist, the other name is diabetician. So if he goes to a Facebook page or a TV channel and says all sugar patients or diabetic patients come to me, nobody will come. So instead of that, if you start speaking about do's and don'ts, so how to avoid diabetes or how to maintain blood sugar. Let's assume he is doing for the past 6 months or 1 year or 5 years. Now people will be naturally going to him. He will never tell anywhere that I'll be treating you, but still people will walk to him because people admire him for his knowledge. That is content marketing. What he has done is content marketing. Okay, so in order to reach millions of people, social media platforms are helping them. See, there is no magic with social media platforms without you having an amazing content. Correct? So, social media platforms are available for you, for me, and everybody else on the earth. But are you making crores of money? I know people who make 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, 1 crore, 2 crore every month using YouTube channel, YouTube, using Instagram, Facebook, and couple of other channels. Okay. So, did you all get that? So, they're all open for everybody, correct? So, the platform is same. But are we all making millions of dollars every year? No, right? So here content is what playing the crucial role. Content is playing the crucial role here. See, in order to see success on social media platforms, you have to come up with the best content for your target audience. So if you are into a food business, who will be your target audience? So if you are into a food business, if you are into FMCG mainly, or if you are into apparel, cosmetics, costumes, imitation jewelry. So for all these things, everybody will be your audience, the respective genders, I mean. So if it's a product, food, everybody can be your audience. You speak something good about the food, about how to use it, about the health benefits of it. You will be grabbing attention of everybody. So if it's a jewelry, it's applicable for all the women. About the makeup, or it can be about anything related to it, right? So these kinds of businesses will grow very easily on social media, and people who speak about these topics will be able to build the audience very quickly. Now, if I start speaking about digital marketing, the growth may not be as fast as compared to the top me speaking about the food or diet or fitness. Basically, you picking the common thing across large group of audiences is going to be super useful or helps you to grow very quickly. Are you all getting it, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, without knowing this, people go to the Facebook, Instagram, and I'll show you an example. It's not that we are doing amazing things. Even our team does all this things which are of no real use. They don't understand that they have to grow the channel. It's not that understand. It takes effort. Everybody understands, but now back to a few years or decades, it was limited only to the film industry. They were the only people producing the content. Now, anybody who has mobile phone or selfie stick or has a good topic, right, who are creative will be able to produce an amazing content. Now, look at this. I'll show it to you, right? So, this is Cantra Foods, and see what have they posted. Wishing you, and so the greetings, right? They are just wishing on the occasions, festivals. See, this is perfectly fine if this is just 10 percentage. What should be the 90 percentage? 90% should be purely a value to your audiences, or you have to produce content with the objective of building your audience base. See, social media is something similar to like a director, artist, everybody together come and make a movie, right? Nice story, a good story, director, narration, correct? Same way, your social media, if you have to become a very good social media marketer, you have to be a very good storyteller. You have to be a very good director. You should be able to narrate it properly. And you need to have, of course, you need to have very good story, correct? And video, all the creativity, all the quality is next thing. See, without which you cannot really build your audience base. And who are going to see all of this post now? How will you get reach? How will you get orders? How will people trust your business? See, if everybody is hearing your name every now and then, when they Google, the moment they see this, oh, okay, I have seen this person from Contra Foods was explaining how to prepare XYZ, or was speaking about the health benefits of jaggery, or speaking about the health benefits of ginger. So I know, so since just because they know this brand, they'll start clicking on it. Just because they know this brand, they also make a decision of purchasing. Now, somebody who is visiting this website for the first time will doubt, will have that thing. This is not an Amazon or Flipkart. Amazon or Flipkart are known by everybody in the country, right? And of course, when there are so many scams, online scams are happening, people are hesitant. People are hesitant to make purchases on the website. They don't know whether they will get the product delivered or not. So if they select the product, if they add it to the cart and purchase it, what is the guarantee that they will get? So if a business has already made a presence and has built the audiences, if everybody were sensing it, okay, I know this company, that's mainly branding. So these social media platforms will help you in branding, which are not just helping you to improve your CTR. People are seeing it on Google and clicking your search results. That is nothing but a very good CTR. If they don't know your name, the chances of they clicking on your website would come down. When everybody knows about your brand, the chances of they clicking on your website will be very high. Not only high, now they were still in confusion, should they purchase or not. Now they will go ahead and purchase just because they know. Correct? That's how businesses happen, right? They will, okay, I know this person since very long time, so there is no worry. I'll give you the guarantee. You can buy it from him or you can sell it to him. Correct? You come across all of this quite often, right? See, when there is that known factor or the bonding or relation or some certain kind of association, at least they should feel that, okay, I know this business. That's when you will see your business growing. Okay, so without which, if you simply put a website and expect sales to be happening, despite you spending crores of money on Google ads, you would see sales. But when you are a brand, when people are in a position to recognize your company or your brand name or you, so from the same investment, you might see 5 times more outcome or 10 times more outcome. Your marketing investments will work super good. There will be very good return on investment. Is that clear, guys? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take some funny example, okay, to help you understand this. Okay. So let's assume all of you are attending a beauty contest or maybe a certain kind of contest, such kind of contest where based on your looks, you are being awarded, right? So now will you decide to go, see, now that's an opportunity for you, right? So in those scenario, you will try to be as good as possible, correct? You'll make sure that you are wearing the best attire, you look good, wear the nice makeup, everything, whatever is possible from your side to look as good as possible, because that's the only opportunity you have to make use of. There is no point of you just going like that and killing your opportunity, right? So exactly the same happens. See, unfortunately, businesses kill their opportunities when they make their presence. For example, let's take this example. So this business is killing its opportunity by not making the best presence. Here it's not about the best presence. Here it is about people not knowing about this brand, not being a brand, though they are getting a visit. This is like an entry. People are not purchasing. Though you are participating in the contest, you're not getting selected because you did not really prepare yourself the way you're supposed to be. Or you did not go in that attire or whatsoever the requirement or criteria it is. Correct? So your marketing investment, without you fixing any of these things, your marketing returns will be very poor. We have actually seen it. See, if you look at this, the posts are happening in the recent time, one and two here. But if you go back, if you scroll, see, this is recently April 11th, this is 9th, and this is 8th. Yeah, now 26th January, 11th February 2023. See, now posts were happening frequently. last year. See now, 11th February, 12th February, 7th February, 6th February, February month, 2nd February, February month there are posts, January there are posts. This is 2023, not 2024. See, during these months, we have seen very good traction. Why? So people would cross check or look into your profiles, or people would see this and come and do the business, or people might feel, okay, I have heard of this name, right? So during these periods, we have seen very good conversions, conversion rate improved because we were regularly posting some content at least. We were active. But instead of this, if people had posted engaging content, interesting content, or bringing in value for the users, see, food is see, you must have seen that people post images of saris, jewelry, and that itself is an amazing content. That's what a lot of women are looking for when they explore the Instagram page. So food also has that kind of traction. They feel good about it. That the creative itself becomes interesting content. The new design of a jewelry and an apparel itself will become an interesting content. But when it comes to other kinds of businesses, just Canva digital writing, we are into digital marketing trainings, we do digital marketing trainings, or we do digital marketing services, is not going to help at all. So here image is proving, a image itself is a product, a image itself is a valuable content, a image is proving how good the ornament is, the image is proving how good the apparel design is. But now what is proving how good the digital marketing service or digital marketing training is? So if somebody is speaking about the domain, is providing solutions to the people who are looking for digital marketing services or building the careers, that's when people would consider it to be as a valuable information and value that person or the company or the brand whatsoever it is. Are you all getting the difference? So that's the reason some businesses they'll be posting just the photos and they will still grow. And for some businesses, they're just posting a creative digital marketing training, SEO training is not going to work or build any kind of audiences. Their content has to change now. Clear, guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so that's the top level basics that you all have to understand about social media platforms. So next steps, what we were going to understand is we'll be understanding how to create profiles on each of these platforms. It's not the same. Okay. So Facebook page, few business owners create the individual Facebook page and they give the name as the business name. Okay. So now individual profile has different features or options and or limitations, and the business pages will have different kinds of options or features. Okay. So now we will be exploring all of those things for every platform. So whereas Instagram and Twitter, there is nothing as such. It's the same thing, like how you create a profile, your profile. Same way you will be creating a profile and you will be naming it with your name of the company. But when it comes to Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, it's all different. Okay. So yeah, before that, we have understood the main objectives of social media platforms, the benefits, some of the benefits. People look for all of these benefits to be coming from social media platforms. Promoting the products and services is usually a goal or objective for many businesses, but that cannot happen from the day one. They have to build their audience base. They have to build their audience base. They have to nurture their audience, right? So they should follow the page. They should trust the person or the brand or the company, and that's when this person or brand or company whatsoever speaks something about a product that will have the value, people will consider it. Correct. So a person who is always speaking about the traditional food or about the millets says that this product is good, the chances of people buying that product will be very high. Okay. So individuals or businesses can monetize for the ads and make revenue. So when they build, when they make, so this is one of the objective why people come to social media platforms. Build a personal branding. Okay. Or maybe it's not about the branding, they want to monetize. They showcase that I have this many number of followers. Okay. And they enable the AdSense on these platforms and they will make a money out of this. by displaying the ads. Personal branding, people want to be known by many people. So that's the personal branding, or the same business also expects many people to be knowing. That's another objective of making presence on social media platforms. Millions of our target audience exist on social media platform, and it can be the right marketing platform for various businesses. The social media marketing platforms can be less expensive for the services and products promotion. So some key highlights. The first 4 points are the main objectives, and the next points are some of the highlights or the facts that you should be knowing about the social media platforms. Social media platforms are super useful for the promotion of new products or services in the markets. Social media platforms are super useful for the content marketing and educational campaigns about the products or services. Okay, and if businesses have to achieve all of these four goals, what they have mentioned here, they have to be creating their own user base or fan base or content consumers, advisors in very large scale, right? By producing high quality and engaging content regularly, a fan base can be grown, and that in turn helps achieve the objectives. Deep understanding of the products and its audiences is super important to achieve the goals, or I would put it in a different way. Deep understanding of product and its audience is super important in order to create any form of content on social media platforms. Perform paid promotions in order to achieve the above objectives. How can someone achieve above objectives? Is by doing all of these things. Okay. So we are also defining what is quality and engaging content and how it can be produced. So what is quality content? Anybody here? How do you define a quality and engaging content on social media platform? How do you define a quality and engaging content on social media platform? How do you define the quality of milk? How are you going to analyze the quality of milk? Quality of rice? Nobody knows.
Based upon the freshness of milk and rice, as you mentioned.
Okay, rice. So yeah, based on the size, based on the color, based on the not having any other particles in it. There are multiple ways. Same way now here, how do you decide if your content on social media platform is of good quality and engaging? How will you know if it is of good quality?
When people will interact, or maybe the more views or
Correct.
some responses.
Correct. You are correct. So when people are interacting with your content, engaging with your content, so engaging is any activity performed on your post, such as liking the post, sharing the post, commenting on the post, or saving the post. All these are considered to be as engagement. And if people are engaging with the post, you can consider it to be as a quality post, quality content. You are producing a good quality content which has got responses. You are producing content that's creating interest in the people, that can be considered to be as a quality content. Any piece of information that is highly valuable or useful for the target audiences, presented beautifully and can grab their attention or provokes them to either like, comment, share, or subscribe, makes it an quality and engaging content. Any piece of information that is highly valuable or useful for your target audience. Sometimes even you must be doing it, right? Reel or maybe something. The moment you see, you will quickly share it with your friends. Correct? At least now there's lots of content. If you go back to a decade, Facebook, there was no Instagram. The moment you see some post, you will just tag your friend and share, or you will share it to your friend. Your excitement, your feeling will be as such. You are the only one who has discovered it or has invented it. That's the kind of mindset or expression or thing gets triggered on your mind. So that's usefulness. any piece of that's not necessarily usefulness, it can be also useful, but that's basically grabbing the attention or provoking the person. Okay, any piece of information that is highly valuable or useful for the target audiences, presented beautifully and can grab their attention or provokes them to either like, comment, share, or subscribe, makes it an interesting, quality, and engaging content. Correct? The content can be in the form of text, image, or videos, but always your video content will have the highest traction. In a chronological order, first always the video content, not the image, sorry, video content, and second the image, and last is text. But unfortunately, people are still doing the text kinds of posts. See, text kinds of posts were working in maybe a decade back, when the internet was very limited, the data was very limited, people were doing only posts, the blog posts, maybe the posts on the social media with just one image or no image at all. Today it doesn't work. So if you have to build the audience based on social media platforms, it has to be videos. Even the images will build, but the growth phase will be much better with the videos. The video content will be the better engagement than that of text and images. Any piece of content that can be connected, that can connect, any piece of content that can connect with the audiences emotionally, you bring in all kinds of expressions, emotional, controversial, or it can be whatsoever it is, has good chances of traction and engagement. So if you are building a channel, if you want to build a channel, you have to bring in all of these things. See, a few people just do the shoot of their houses and still they build their audiences of channels. This indicates the world is so much the world is so much interested in what's happening in others' lives. So they understand that, they know that, and every time they will bring in something and they make fool of all the people. See, mainly I will not call it as a fool. People who has nothing to do will be wasting their time on all the social media platforms. And for these people, and they create the nonsense that's of no real worth at all. That is of no real worth at all. They will just run a video that this is how my living room is, this is how my bedroom is. This is one example that you all must be knowing, you all will be able to relate now. There are many such topics or content on the internet. There won't be anything at all. They'll just do some random shit and they try to. I would not call it as a random shit now. I'll have to respect that content because I'll have to consider that to be as a quality content. Here, the person's mindset, people are idle, people have no job, people are behavior is like that, people are looking for temporary fun, temporary entertainment, temporary, what do you call that, as excitement, uh, feel good factors. There's some beautiful name for it, I'm not able to recall. So, and that is the drawback over there. And people who are able to sense that and produce the good quality content are still considered to be as very good content creators. They are just creating such content for fools, that's all. Right? How can an individual or business produce quality and engaging content? So, everybody, are you all following me? Any questions, doubts
Yes.
with regard to? See, you can pose the questions, you can ask, you can get clarity on things, or if you have a different perception on all of this, you can make your presence and speak about it. If you are understanding it, no problem, good. Shall we proceed further or should we wind it up for today?
Just one doubt.
Yeah.
Like you said, quality and engaging. Let's say if someone is very sharing the post and all, but the product or whatever the service related the things we are posting, the conversion is not there. Then there is possibility, right?
About the product or service, I don't consider it to be as a content. See, content
Okay.
is any piece of information that's published purely in order to achieve the objective or goal of building the audience base. That is content for me. So now,
Okay.
what you said is a promotional content, promotional information or promotional content. So your promotional content may have traction or may not have traction. For example, if your promotional content is writing buy one get one, or if your promotional content is telling that you can register the course for just 10,000 rupees, whereas everybody is selling it at 50,000 rupees. You can just register at 10,000 rupees, and this promotional content can get more traction and more conversions now. Correct? So it's all about the product or package. I call it as product, right? And now let's assume now this training is delivered by XYZ person, and the person is most popular person in the country. Now your promotional content also has very good traction, correct? Your promotional content also has very good response or very good conversions, right? So any content, whether that is promotional or non-promotional, you have to consider. See, if it is a non-promotional thing, if you are purely building it to build the audience base, you have to ensure you are building it in order to that connects emotionally or sentimentally, whatsoever it is. They should feel that the feel good factor, or they should feel as if that they are hearing it for the first time. They should feel like to share, they should get engaged. That kind of content. If you're speaking about the product or promotional content, you try to present it in the best way, as the best offer or the best package or the best service to them. That's when your promotional content also will have the best response or engagement or conversions. Is that clear, Sneha?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. How can an individual quality content? So this is about how can an individual or a business produce quality and engaging content. Okay. So this is kind of a small exercise. This is not that I'm telling you something. This is a small exercise. So we are considering some examples, some case study. So maybe I'll take another 10 minutes if you all of you are fine, and we will close it off for today. Yeah, this particular topic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How can an individual or business produce quality and engaging content? Okay. So it's not that easy. See, we are using this word quality and engaging, quality and engaging, quality and engaging. 90% of the YouTubers, see, everybody sees that some YouTuber or some Instagram influencer who are earning in thousands, lakhs every day, every year, every month, and they feel okay, I can also become a YouTuber or Instagram influencer, and they'll also start a channel, correct? And do you think it's that easy to produce a quality content? 90% of them will drop off after consistently posting for several weeks or months, sometimes years. So why they have to drop off is there are two problems over there. One is they are not producing quality content. Sometimes they must be producing quality content, but they are not consistent. And third scenario is they must be producing quality content and consistent, but they might have not reached the required amount of threshold. By the time they achieve all of this, they'll be exhausted. Okay, they'll feel okay, so nothing is happening. It's something like this. So a person goes to a gym in order to meet their fitness goals. Let's assume they want to put on a muscle, gain the muscles. They'll go to gym for 1 week, they don't see any difference. They'll go for 1 month, they don't see any difference. They go for 3 months and they don't see any difference, and they'll give up now. And they will tell, oh, okay, there is no point of going to gym, I don't see any difference, it doesn't work. So same way they conclude. See, that they did not do anything wrong. They are taking the food. They are exercising for 1 hour. They must be probably doing it in the right way. There is a negligible difference of change, but they are not realizing that's the stepping stone. That's the base of something big, and they'll give up. See, after reaching that threshold, after third month they have quit. So if they had continued 3 more months, from sixth month onwards, it would have been everything very great, amazing. So this is one scenario. Another scenario, they'll be always doing it in the wrong way, or they may not take right food or right diet. Correct. Same way on social media platforms, people might see, but then most of the times, majority of the times, it's the content issue, quality issue, not the other two issues. They don't understand their target audience. They don't have clarity what they should be producing. Just because I am a digital marketer, if I start speaking about digital marketing every day, do you think I'll be able to build millions of audiences? I'll be able to, but that takes 3 times or 5 times or 10 times more time than that it takes for somebody else who are trying to grab the attention of different kinds of audiences. Okay, so everybody has to do this small exercise. in order to understand how to build their channels or audiences base. The following steps should help to produce the quality and engaging content to understand better. Let's take an example of business. Thumb rule: social media platforms are mainly meant to build audiences of fan base and in turn reap the benefits or outcomes, and it's never the other way around. Example of wrong practices: people register on social media platform and starts promoting their product. This will never build any kind of visibility for their product. This is similar to person speaking in a empty all about a product or service. People register on social media platform and try to make money by registering for an ad revenue monetization. Good practices: a business understands the target audiences and focus on creating value for them so that they subscribe to the channel or pages, and then in course of time, are you all following me guys? Am I too fast? So good practices: a business understands their target audience. So we are going to do this exercise now. A business understands their target audience. So let's assume, so we have taken here one of the training company. Okay. Before that, let me finish off this definition. Understands the target audience and focus on creating the value for them. They understand who are their target audience, whether they are male or female, or what is their age group, what is their interest, what is their income portfolio, what are they doing now, right? Which country they belong to, which language they speak. This is all about understanding about the target audience and what are the usual pain points of the problems that they go through, right? Or creating value for them so that they subscribe channels or pages, and then in course of time, once the channel grows, they could promote their products with just 10% promotional content and 90% of the times non-promotional value created to the target audience. And this 10 promotional content will be 100 times better outcome than what you were expecting in the initial stages. Once the channel is set up, once the channel is to a decent stage, that's when you would see the progress or the outcome, real outcome. The takeaway is always focus on channel or followers or subscribers, likes and fan bases and engagement, and this in turn can help achieve their goals. Okay, so now the exercise is here. Learn and thrive is an example. Okay, are you all following me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So Learn and Thrive is a training company which provides training on job-oriented courses for job seekers and certification courses for working professionals from any part of the globe. Okay. Observations. Now look at this, how we are tackling this, how we are strategizing this. This is a very simple example. This should initiate your thought process as well to work in this way. And maybe you might end up doing it much better, 100 times better than this example. Okay, so this indicated the content produced has to be grabbing the attention of all the audiences across the globe and not any specific reason. See, based on the business, we understand the audiences are from across the globe, not any one specific reason, language, ethnicity or group. If at all, if you want segregate for one specific language, group, reason, ethnicity, you have to build separate page or a channel for it, for each of them, and the respective type of content has to be published in respective channels. It also indicates the target audiences can be of any gender. For the job oriented courses, they can be audiences of any age group, but then majority of them falls into the age group between 21 to 25 and in the descending order for various age groups. The highest number of audiences looking for the jobs will be in the age group of 21 to 25, 25 to 30, slightly lower than that of this slab. Correct? And 30 to 35 further comes down, or maybe below 20 also will be lesser than this slab. For the professional courses, are you all getting this? Did you all get the third point?
Yes.
For the professional courses, there can be audiences of any age group, but then the majority of them falls into the age group between 35 to 45. The certification courses, the project managers who has decade of experience or maybe more than that. So that's why majority of them will be the age group of 35 to 45, and in the descending order for rest of the age groups, even the age group before 35 could be lesser than, will have audiences lesser than this segment. Okay, so why are we writing it down? So even you have to be doing this kind of exercise or activity. Why are we writing it down is just understanding the target audience is not okay. We will do something based on that. Okay, there is some note to all of you. Just understanding the target audience is not enough. You may have to understand what interests them, connects with them, engages them, right? So we'll be understanding certain things this with this exercise: what connects with them, what engages them. Example of creating an interest for the audiences pertaining to the job oriented courses. As per above details, they fall in the age group of 20 to 25 and are all of genders and can be from any part of the world. If you are a company in uh, if you are a company in competent to train in other languages, yeah, if you are a company incompetent to train in other languages of various countries, you may have to restrict building audiences from only those respective regions. Okay, so what we are doing, the target demographics is going through the following stages. So why did we understand age, gender, and couple of other things? So we will be able to guess what this age group goes through usually. Okay, struggling to find a job, right? So now you know their biggest pain point is struggling to find a job. And now if you speak about such things, they will connect very easily, right? So let's assume a person has fell down, everybody looking at him is laughing, and now you will go to that person and you will help that person, and now how will be the bonding relation that's getting established with him? How will they treat you? How will they respect you? How will they consider you? Correct? Same way, see now when people when you are connecting it with them with a common thing. Another example, see now everybody must be seeing your faces. So not very well known all of you, you must be just seeing each other's face in the campus, in the college, somewhere, but you will never speak to each other. But suddenly after 5 years you will get a chance to see each other again in some country, and now both of you are going through the same pain point where you are far from families, far from friends, and nobody known people, nobody knows your language. And the moment you both get to see each other, you will connect very easily and the bonding gets much better. See, back to a decade, you were in the same college, same campus, but you never spoke to each other. You were just seeing each other's faces. But when both of you are going through the same problem, you all get connected very easily. So now let's assume all of you hate person XYZ, right? So now in the classroom it happens. So when they don't like another person, see now if two people are not liking one person, they both will become friends. Are you all getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah. So now when you can connect with them with the pain points, not necessarily pain, it can be anything. Okay. So if you speak something that interests them, so what are their pain points of this age group 20 to 25? Struggling to find a job in their final year of college and struggling with the score or grades or backlogs, etc. About to make a switch in their lifestyles from not making money to making money, moving to different. See why we are not mentioning all of this is, now look at this. You will put a post how I was in my engineering days. You will be begging for 20 rupees also with your mom and dad. And now, when you are earning, you will be spending lots of money just like that. A video will be done on this. And now, people whomsoever gets connected with this, they will just love it, like it. Correct? So now, not everybody will connect with it. A lot of people might ignore. So people who are in the initial stages, just making the transition, will encourage this content, would like that content. See, that's why you must have seen people who have seen everything. They don't. Their expressions will be same always. They don't really get excited. They don't really respond. They don't really speak about it. Correct. Now, when people are very new to it, the chances of they responding, reacting to it, will be very good, very high. Right. So, moving to different cities or regions to build their career or to learn new skills. Now, you can do various kinds of posts around it. How people struggle when they move to a new city. Maybe you can again do only how they struggle to find the PG, what happens with their PG foods, or the best things that they experience when they move to the new city. Any kind of post. These posts are all going to grab the attention of these audience groups, but not somebody who is already in their 50s. Even that person must have seen college life and have come to a job or whatsoever, but for him it doesn't excite anymore. Are you all getting it? Humiliation from family and relation about building their careers. financial struggles in the process of building their careers, love life, addicts, habits, comparison with friends or relatives and their careers or progresses. And you are seeing this what's happening usually with this age group. And now if you take the age group of 35 to 45, what will be happening in this age group? Usually kids struggling with the kids education, or they with the fear of being uh, fired from the companies let go people with the higher ages because they are not ready to pay the higher salaries, right? See, every age group we call it as demographic. We don't just treat it by the age. Everything that counts, age, gender, there lot of things will count. Everything put together we call it as demographics. Okay, so based on the demographics, everybody's pain points and interesting points will be different. And if you can understand their pain points and interesting points, you will be able to produce respective type of content, and that content can grab the attention of those audiences. Is that clear, guys? Everybody?
Yes.
Yeah. So now I'm telling you, that's what I was telling you. The financial struggles in the process of building their careers. A 50 years guy will not show any kind of interest in this because it's too far from the his experience. Correct? Could even a love life or maybe even the comparison with friends or relatives about their careers or progress. Correct? If they see a video about this, any video about the comparison with friends and relations and how uh, they make them feel low, a video, the person who is going through it will immediately share it, like it. He'll put it as a status also. Correct? Okay.
Yes.
So, based on the above stages, the content plan can be the most admired by them. The content can be planned of two types. One is speaking about the facts. One is speaking about the facts or problems, and the other can be solutions. See, both around this topics, around this pain points, you can bring in the facts, like struggling to find a job and a person committed a suicide. That's a interesting information for people. Unfortunately, people will. That's a fact. That's a fact. And now even that kind of information will get a traction. And now you will do a topic, how to avoid people committing suicides with the job disappointment or whatsoever. That is the solution based content or video around this topic. Yeah, that's what is being explained here. Solution based content. One is speaking the facts and one is solution based content. So based on your business category, you can try producing both speaking the facts and speaking the solution based topics. So whichever is getting more traction and whichever content is helping you to get a better understanding or insights, so you can just go with that. Yeah, correct. So there is an example for this. Speaking about the facts and about the solutions, a video demonstrating the discrimination in interviews, a video demonstrating the insults or humiliation a college passed out guys goes through if they haven't acquired any job, a topic about how someone marks or score impacted their placements. All these are facts. All these are facts. Okay. So anybody has questions, guys?
Yes.
So from the next class, we'll start creating the profiles on various social media platforms. We'll try to understand all the features or options of the platforms. We'll try to plan some amazing content for some of the platforms, taking example of some businesses. Okay. Post that we will start with the ads parts. Ads on Facebook, ads on Instagram. You can run ads on LinkedIn also. Various platforms. On all the platforms you can run the ads. But of all of them, Instagram, Facebook is the most used, and then the LinkedIn. Okay. So if no one has questions, we'll wind it up for today. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you everyone.
everyone.
Thank
Good
you
night.
everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Good night.
Yes, sir.